How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to this week's episode of Product Review. My name is Daniel Halloween, and joining me for the first time in about 10 months, Mr. Brandon Bones here. And as we see, he's wearing some lovely jewelry. It is a skull, represents him as a person, dead. Now, so on this week's episode of Product Review, this is a little bit special, Brandon. Do you know why?
I don't.
Okay, well, I'll tell you, and I'll tell the fans. 1 year ago yesterday was August 26th, Gabby Graves' birthday. Happy birthday, Gabby Graves. We'll put her picture right over Brandon's face. Ready? There it is. Now it's gone. Alright, so, so, that was 1 year ago that you and I filmed our very first video.
Oh.
Now, on August 29th, when this will be posted, will be exactly 1 year that we've been on YouTube. Happy anniversary to us on YouTube. I'm going to put a picture of One Tooth Gary on his face. Ready? There it is. It's gone now. So, so what we decided to do is we were going to review a product that we reviewed on our very first episode of Product Review. And if you guys don't remember, you should. I'm going to give you a hint. It's going to go right here. Alright, if you can't figure it out, it's gone now. We today are going to be reviewing Jack O'Traveler Pumpkin Shandy. Yeah. This is our first one we ever did a review on. This also kicks off the beer review series that we're going to be starting. So this is fantastic. New logo this year, which I actually love this logo way more this year.
Yeah, I do too.
It's so badass. It is limited release, and it is from the Traveler Beer Company. And these things are fresh out the cooler at the store. Here you go, sir.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And so what we'll do, guys, is we'll show you the bottle, as I did last year. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one right here, and then I'm just going to keep doing, yep. And it looks beautiful, as it does. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put mine here, and then right here, I'm going to put a picture of what it looked like last year. Sorry, Brandon. There it is. All right, so they are different looking than last year. They had more of like this classic retro looking jack-o'-lantern, and this year is definitely a more
it's a more evil look.
Yeah, it just looks great. So I will read to you the side part as I did last year. Representing the darker side of Shandy, Jack O'Traveler is an alluring wheat beer illuminated by the taste of fall. It strikes a perfect balance between bright refreshment and seasonal spice. Jack O is made with real pumpkin for a delicious, dark-hued, Shandy-inspired beer. I remember last year, I don't remember our ratings for last year, do you? I think mine was 10 out of 10. I think yours was like 9 out of 10. Maybe 8.5, 9 out of 10. Something like that.
That's definitely changed.
We have had this in the last month a couple times, but we wanted to do it again for you guys, and we're going to give you a brand new rating on it. So would you mind cracking open the bottle, sir?
Well, of course I will.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep, if I could just get one that's...
You want me to do mine? Or? Yeah, might as well. So I will say, guys, still to this day, this is my favorite beer I've ever had. I'll just put those right there for now. Favorite beer I've ever had. Oh, man. You smell it already? Oh, man. So what we're going to do is we'll do the smell portion of it, and then we will enjoy this beverage for your entertainment. So, are you ready? And then we get to sniff it first, and then we'll cheer. Oh, my God. It just brings me pure joy. Like, this is the start of fall for me anyway. Like, some people get really excited over the pumpkin spiced Dunkin' Donuts coffee, which I had that yesterday too, and it was really good. But,
like, right now is where I wish I had one from last year so that we could see how much of a difference there is.
Yeah, definitely. Our goal this year, by the way, is to grab a later batch of this, and I'm going to put it in my refrigerator, and we're going to see if it lasts the test of time over the summer and see if it's any good. I will say off to the side here, you'll see this date thing, and it gives out the notch that this is good until January of 2018. So it's a pretty good shelf life. So we're hoping to get one maybe that says until it's good until March or April, and we'll test it a few months later, and we'll see if it's any good. That was actually your idea. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll wait.
Get one like the end of October or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I was able to find these up until November, December. So they stay around quite a while. Everyone, really, a lot of people like it. Oh, God, it just smells like, I said this last year, liquid pumpkin pie. It's exactly what it smells like. Liquid pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So, sir, are you ready for the best part of this review?
I am more than ready.
All right, sir. Cheers. Oh, man. Oh, my God, that is a hell of a beer. You get, the first thing you really get is a lot of the pumpkin flavor, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have notes of the nutmeg, the cinnamon, maybe a little bit of vanilla in there. And then it ends with kind of the beer flavor, I guess is what I want to say, with a hint of the pumpkin again. That's how I taste. I don't know about you. I'll drink it again with you. Hit every taste bud.
Oh, it's weird.
4.4 alcohol by 4.4% alcohol by volume, so it's on the lighter side of beers. But it is a dark beer. I should have gotten a glass this year, but that's all right. It is an orange-colored, amber color. I will say that I did have it in a glass last week, and yeah, just everything about this beer is fantastic. I love this beer from the time I crack it open to the time I put it down, and it's all gone.
It's definitely my taste buds have changed as far as what they were from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or maybe the beer's changed. Maybe I just like it a lot more this year than I did last year.
Yeah. It's definitely a sweeter beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so bitter with pumpkin spice, I think.
I get almost bitterness like as soon as I take a sip, and then after that, like the longer it stays in your mouth, it gets sweeter to me.
I'm gonna try that.
Maybe it's just the carbonation.
I can see that. It is so
Kind of
good
gives
though.
you like a bite, and then
Yeah. And it's not high on alcohol. So it's not like you're getting a lot of that bitter alcohol taste.
right.
I think it's bitter from, I'm assuming the hops. And then it is brewed with lemon peel, with natural flavors and pumpkin added. So, it is really good. I think you can taste a little bit of that lemon in there too, a little bit maybe that's where the bitterness is coming from.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh man. But my God, that is fantastic. That is a great beer. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we'll do our rating. I'll go first because I know what my rating already is, and I want to see if Brandon's. I want to hear his. Mine, just like last year, 10 out of 10. It is a perfect fall beer. Everything about it is fantastic, and I don't ever want it to change. And I hope they continuously bring it out every year. So, Mr. Bones, what is your thoughts on Jacko Traveler Pumpkin Shandy?
I don't remember at all what I said last year, but I can definitely tell you that I love this year's batch.
Mm-hmm.
And I might have said this last year, but I'm not much of a pumpkin type person. I don't
Right.
really like pumpkin beers, but this one in particular is really good. So I would have to rate it probably a 10 out of 10 as well.
Oh, God. There's not many of those in the videos.
No.
We don't normally have both 10s out of 10 whenever you and I are together. So that's, you know what, the only other thing I think that was a 10 out of 10 for us was I think there's two. There was the McSteven's Orange Hot Chocolate.
Mm.
I think that was 10 out of 10 for both of us. And then the episode that I just uploaded last week, the Lost episode of the Caramel Apple Oatmeal Cream Pies.
Mm.
No, we didn't rate those both 10 out of 10. I was upset.
Really?
Because they were so small.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, I remember that. So I think it was only the McSteven's Orange Hot Chocolate. So this may be Cemetery Creations history. 10 out of 10 both again.
What about the one with the pumpkin peanut butter ghosts? not the pumpkin.
The ghosts.
Yeah.
I have the pumpkins. By
Peanut
the way.
butter ghosts. I
don't remember what the ratings were on that. Sounds like some people have to go and try to find out what they were. Alright guys, so that does it for this week's episode of Product Review. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and follow. And make sure to support Cemetery Creations wherever you go. So for Product Review, I am Daniel Halloween.
I'm Brandon Bones.
And remember, stay creepy.